because I invited the broadcast team.
Hey guys. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
streaming right now, Mike.
oh,
I'll turn down the Discord volume though before
no,
you.
that's fine.
Okay.
That, that's fine.
I have opinions that I don't mind are public.
My opinion is that I think the ERL should be confident in their own policing and not rely on others.
I mean, yeah, but ERL is not sending her to do a lab test.
Yeah,
And they don't
yeah,
have the money
yeah.
to do that. Right? Like, you gotta be, problem solving and decide, you know what, we can't. But clearly it's fishy. Another body that is, trying to do the same thing said, you know what, can't prove that what you're doing is real. What you're doing is beyond world caliber. Can't have your race. You're making a mockery of it. I think that's fine. The ERL is saying, hey, a sister organization, we're an adjacent organization, made that move. That's okay.
I hope to see, like, maybe there'll be some reciprocity or sharing.
Well, we know that won't happen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just putting money into it, so why would they want to share? But they're employing Dr. Zada.
Yeah.
But Swift still wants nothing to do with eBioPassport.
Well, because they have their own.
I guess, but like you've done the Premier Division like check-in. It's
Right, there's nothing centralized. You just send stuff into a Google form.
yeah.
eBioPassport is, like you said, it's a passport that you can look at.
I should join the Zoom link. Get that out.
I'm going to do that in a second. Finishing my warm-up, minute and a half more.
Kevin says as he's at 5 watts per kilogram. I really should try getting 5% better each month. I think that would be game-changing for me.
It's that compound interest, man.
Yeah. But Mike, the ends do not justify the means there. I don't know what the end is. Winning with races better a month. Oh, well, I wouldn't actually be getting 5% better a month. I would just be reporting 5% better a month.
Exactly what I mean. Yeah, exactly.
There's a big distinction there.
Word on the street is Thrall is having to redo tests.
I'm really conflicted on that one. Because, I mean, he has done every test that they have given him. And the results have all been fine.
Right. Well, that's the thing, is maybe there's something that they haven't seen they want to see. Maybe there's something that they don't know yet, or they haven't talked about. I don't know. He's doing it, that's all he can do. I think it's okay that the person who dominates is focused on. I think that's cycling. I think you just have to expect it. I think you can't take it personally, and you just have to jump through the hoops. And if you're doing everything right, it should be easy. Right? Do the test.
Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely fair and fine.
I mean, if you want to win prize money and be the best in the world, it comes with a cost. Thrall is clearly better than everybody, but the gap, I mean, he's winning, but he's not like Tugel, who is clearly better than everyone by a million, which on its face should be a red flag, but I guess everyone's okay with it. Thrall is just really good at the thing that lets you win a race. And, yeah.
I mean, like, Thrall's 20-minute is 5.4 watts per kilo. It's not, like, huge, right? But he's got just that 15,
1 minute power is
15
amazing,
to 1 minute. 15 seconds to 1 minute is really good.
Yeah, and I think that's probably the hardest one to prove outside, right? You know, so like you do one short segment, could be wind assisted. You could get a speed boost into the segment. I mean, it's a challenge on both sides. One, to see if it's real, and two, if you are real, to prove that you're not cheating about it, right? So like, I think they're trying to prove a negative in some ways for something that short.
Yeah. Also,
but, we can't just put them on a track and and have them do it. I mean, that would be great, but
for those sprint efforts, when you're doing them outside, the aerodynamics matter a lot. And inside, he's sprinting. He's not like in an aero position, right?
Right.
At all.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like that's normal because it's Swift. Why would you adopt an aero position and lose power?
Right. Yep. No, it's totally true. Yeah, I mean, I think that in like how he won was, you know, really like a 1.5-minute move where he came out of the pack with a little over a K to go and just stayed on it the whole time, and there was nothing exceptional about it other than his 2-minute power was amazing, but like 1 minute was high but not higher than DeRusse, and his 15 wasn't high at all. You know, like it was just a weird type of effort he did that was very effective.
Timing was better than anybody.
It was well played.
Yeah, I rewatched that finish. Oh, okay, that dude just like followed the right move and had a sprint when it mattered, and he won.
And it's pretty smart too. Like if you watched it, when he hit Dan through, he let off the gas just ever slightly, just to recover as it continued to move through them, and then back into the red.
Yeah.
Smart E-racer.
Yeah.
No, it was really well executed.
No, and you know, if there weren't some dude that was basically as strong or stronger than everybody and pretty smart, I think I would be surprised if there weren't somebody like him, right? Because there always is. There's always that guy.
Right.
Well, someone has to be the best, right?
Yeah. Although, you know, this I would say is that I think that the talent level now is so good that when you have somebody who is a large percentile better than everybody, you have those outliers. You know, it's just like it's hard to believe it in cycling. You know, it's like I said, it's the nature of the sport. It doesn't have to be personal. It's just if you're 20% better than everybody, and it's now competitive, you gotta have to wonder a little bit how that 20% exists.
But I think there's a couple of guys in that Premier League pool who could have done that same move Thrall did. It's just they didn't. Like, Tugels could have easily done that same thing. It's just he already burned himself early on, right?
Exactly.
Well, if he could have, right? I mean, because what did he do though? Didn't like Thrall do what 9 for 1.5 minutes or something? Come on over, bud.
Something in that ballpark.
So on the other side of the coin, you've got people who are 20% less strong, but 20% smarter that still have good finishes. And like we all know, you can force it and lose, or you can finesse it and win. And when you get the combination of the two, ta-da! Like you're golden. And anyways, I think Thrall can come race in this league, though. It was fun with him last year.
Well, yeah, they all tried it and they all stopped coming. I know, because the Zwift formula didn't work here.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
But Thrall will be here for the Nationals.
Oh, for Canadian Nationals? And then American Nationals is just... I don't know why they did what they're doing.
It's perplexing.
They're ruining it. It's so dumb. It's like... Again, I always feel like it's somebody who's not invested in the program or the platform and the style of racing makes these decisions. Like, who made that decision?
Yeah.
They can't have been someone who, like, actually races.
It's hilarious.
I will say, even knowing that we're on stream, like, they worked really closely with ERL on it. And I'm shocked at the decision to allow wheel-on trainers.
Well, and to make it a segment race. I mean, it's a bike race. Don't you want it to be a bike race? It's not a fondo. A segment fondo? Since when has esports racing been segment fondo?
Yeah, never, right?
Never. Right? It'll be the only race that we will do this year that's that way. Wow, like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the Canadian race is at least a road race.
It does take the wild card of draft dynamics out of play to a certain extent. And that is honestly kind of the thing that makes the racing not, like, I don't know, not predictable in terms of who's who and who's got experience. But at the same time, maybe you want to play to the experience.
On that course, it's definitely like the draft dynamics, right? Because there's a 5-minute flat rolly section and then that climb.
Yeah, it's a nice balanced course.
But unless you're in the front group, like, you're not going to get the segment time on the long thing.
Right, that's true. You can't get dropped. What would be awesome is if they randomized which segments counted.
They are.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to go ahead and make them a terrible race format, why not make it totally unpredictable, too?
Well, so for today, when we get inevitably dropped, other than a couple of you, like, what do we do? Is this even worth finishing strong?
It's up to you. I mean, I'll probably just ride for fitness.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for a workout, right?
I've got some hope for tomorrow. I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
Just don't come back into the group and mess with the actual front group.
No.
I'm sure there'll be groups splintered off too.
Yeah, I know that's a given. I just don't know if I want to ride hard up the hill with one of those groups every time.
Yeah.
We'll see.
The start is going to be pretty epic.
I'm guessing
Just like
I'm
this
going
here, just like this morning, Ollie.
Oh, it's going to be worse than this morning. Like, it's going to be 10 watts per kilo first minute.
Well, what I'll say is, I mean, if today's not or tomorrow's not your focus either, I mean, a hard workout today, right, is money, fitness in the bank for further down the series, later in the year.
Joe Martin.
Okay, Google, turn on the fan.
Also,
Yeah.
Oliver, this is probably the best course for you, and you're coming in 100K in. That's really great.
No, I didn't do the full 100K. I did 40K, and most of it, like, I did 10 minutes with the group, and then the rest of it I just did by myself. Like, pretty much an hour of 3 watts per kilo.
Same.
But I don't think the course is that good for me, because, like, it's still a flat sprint, so I'm gonna get destroyed by road cut.
That's the spirit.
Okay, make sure you have power cadence and heart rate reading.
Right?
It's a little late for that now.
No, it's not. You got 15 seconds.
We
We got our flyover happening.
Why did you say that? The app just froze. What is going on?
No.
Yeah, no, I'm totally frozen out. I can't get anything. I don't know what happened.
I didn't do that to you, did I?
No.
I don't know, but I've got a spinning wheel and not responding RGC cycling. Probably better that way.
They changed the tile set.
I don't know what happened. And it's back now. That's new.
Weird.
Well, good luck, boys.
Yeah,
I have no idea what happened.
Big field today. Now, Roka won both races last week, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this like won't pick up sensors at all now, and anything I click on just freezes the app.
That's exactly what happened to me a few weeks ago. Exact same thing.
And that was the
Like the
driver,
whole thing got
right?
sketch wall because something was freaking out with the sensor. I don't know if it was USB or ANT or what.
I mean, my computer's not working. I don't know. So.
What resort hang?
No, I restarted the app and it's doing the same thing.
Yeah, I had to restart the computer. But eventually, I think fixing USB drivers got it for me. It started happening to me on Zwip, too. I think it was computer problems.
Replug in the USB drive.
Yeah, it's Kevin going across.
I'm not really. That was just momentum.
Oh.
I think it's a waste right now. Let's set up.
Who is it?
That's some German guy. He's on Julia Schau's trainer now. It's a noble effort, this guy.
Plugging and replugging worked. I'm rolling now.
Alright.
So I guess I'm just gonna log out and watch you guys on the stream.
Okay.
Rather than being in the way at all.
We got two up there, holding up.
No surprise, I'm out of it, guys. Keep rolling here in 38, 39 place.
Okay. All right, Kevin's up there.
And Jaden. Or no, not
Jaden's with
Jaden.
me. Jaden's with me.
I'm not driving it, should I?
I don't know. 27K to go.
I'd say hold the energy.
I gotta close it. Oh, it's sorry.
Echelon's
2 hours.
Echelon's working. I'll try not to get dropped here, but drive it a bit more. Rocco's coming over.
We're just interviewing Jackie Godby on the stream, so. Oliver, you better stay toward the front so I can see what's happening.
I can stream on Discord if you want, Mike.
Okay, I think I have to try coming across. I think this group is done.
Okay. Yeah, I'm streaming on Discord if you want.
All right, Albert. And Jaden.
There you go. You got him.
Zach's going real hard.
I can't make it.
You're almost there. We're set up.
Go, Ollie.
We're sitting on. You can do this. That pack behind is getting far back. Although this might sit up, but I would go for it. Don't risk it. We're going to slow it down up here a little bit. Almost there, Ollie.
Oh.
That's where Uzmongard is the hardest. He's gapping us every time there. I can't keep up with him on that.
Stay on, Oliver.
I don't know if it's up for us to drive it, you know, Jaden? I mean, it's a good break, but we're getting rid of basically no one.
I think we sit up. This group is a bunch of lickspittle.
All the guys that can rip our face off are here. Honestly, we're basically racing against Nair, Rocka, and Moosburn. Especially Roka, you know? Okay, how do we get rid of them?
Based on watching the guy race, I think you wait and jump him and don't give him an opportunity to use his power.
Problem is, what, it doesn't do like 1,300 per minute? How do we break that?
He's seemingly indestructible. It's weird.
It's especially weird that his Strava for a sprint was edited out. This file ends before the sprint.
Game's indestructible. I think you have to outdo him with tactics.
Yeah, you're right. Make him chase.
So, like, Jaden goes up top of the last climb. Roka has to chase. And then you jump him, Kevin.
Yeah, that's probably right. Never come back. This group doesn't want to work if they know everyone here is here. If you want to do a counter Jaden, I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but
The chase group's just gone through my little pedo here.
they're close.
coming back.
Yeah, they're almost on us.
Come back to you, man. Stream.
Guys, I feel terrible today.
Me too.
No, I definitely need a break from racing. Settling in and finding the group now, guys.
Did it come back together up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your group might make it across, Mike.
Yeah. I just might.
And I feel absolutely awful. I'm gonna call it. Save energy for tomorrow. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for watching.